Students, so in this particular circuit, we need to calculate the value of I1, I2 and I3. Okay, so this is a 10-volt battery connected to a 1 ohm resistor. Okay, so this is a 1 ohm resistor, and this is 20 ohm, 2 ohm resistor actually, and further it is connected with a 4 ohm resistor here. Okay, and here it is connected to 4 ohm resistor again, and this is a 2 ohm resistor here. Okay, so further we can say that there is a 5-volt battery here. Okay, and like this. So this is a E, and the current flowing this is I2 plus I3, and current flowing from this battery is I3, and further I2 current is flowing in this branch and I1 in this branch. Okay, and I1 minus I2 is flowing in this branch. Okay, and I1 is also coming from here and I2 is going from here. That's why I1 minus I2 is flowing in this branch, and in this branch there is flow of I2 minus I3, I2 plus I3 minus I1. Okay, this is the total current that is flowing in the circuit. Now let's first of all move in this circuit. So this is point C. Let's start from point C. Vc minus I1 plus 10 minus 4I2, okay, minus 2 times I2 plus I3 is equal to Vc. Vc cancel out. We are getting with minus I1 plus 10 minus 4I2 minus 2I2 minus 2I3 is equal to 0. So this is I2, this is I2. So we are getting with minus I1 minus 6I2 minus 2I3 is equal to minus 10. But simply I can write I1 plus 6I2 plus 2I3 is equal to 10. This is the equation number 1 which we are getting. Now let's write the equation number 2. Now we are taking the down circuit like this. Starting from point C, Vc minus I1 plus 10 and minus 4 I1 minus I2, that means plus 4 I2, and plus of 2 I2 plus 2 I3 minus 2 I1 is equal to Vc. Vc cancel out. This is I1 and this is I1. So this become minus 3 I1, and actually minus 3 and this is also I1. So 3 and 4 7. So this become minus of 7 I1, and this is I2, this is I2, 6 I2, and plus 2 I3 is equal to minus 10. So we are getting with 7 I1 minus 6 I2 minus 2 I3 is equal to 10. Okay, these are two equations which we are getting now. So basically this is also 6I2 and this is 6I2. Now let's add both the equations. So the equation number, this one is first is this is second, minus 6I2 minus 2I3 is equal to 10, and the next equation is I1 plus 6I2, I1 plus 6I2 plus 2I3 is equal to 10. 2I3 is equal to 10. So this cancel out, and we are getting with 8I1 is equal to 20. So 4 5s are 4 2s are, I1 is coming out to be 2.5 ampere. Okay, this is first answer, that is I1. We have calculated successfully the value of I1. Now let's move into this loop. Okay, so Vc plus 2I2 plus 2I3 and minus 5, then we have plus of 2 I2 plus 2 I3 minus 2 I1 is equal to Vc. Vc cancel out. We are getting with I2, actually I1 is also there. So minus 2 I1, this is I2, this is I2, and that's it. We are getting with 4 I2, then this is I3, this is I3. So plus 4 I3 is equal to 5. Okay, so we already know the value of I1, that is 5 by 2. 5 by 2 plus 4i2 plus 4i3 is equal to 5. So 4i2 plus 4i3 becomes 5 plus 5 10. Okay, so 2i2 plus 2i3 becomes 5. Okay, this is the equation which we are getting now. And if I place this value here, so instead of I1 I am placing 5 by 2. Okay, and plus 6i2 plus 2i3 is equal to 10. So I can write 3i actually 6i2 plus 2i3 is equal to 10 minus 2.5, that is 7.5. Okay, so this is one more equation we have. 6i2 plus 2i3 is equal to 7.5, and this is the second equation we have. 2i2 plus 2i3 is equal to 5. Minus minus minus, so this gets cancelled out, and 6 minus 2 is 4i2 is equal to 2.5. Okay, so i2 is 2.5 by 4. Okay, 2.5 by 4. Now what is 2.5 by 4? This is 0.625. 0.625 ampere. Now we are getting with I1 I2. Now just we need to calculate I3. So 2i2 plus 2i3, 2i2 plus 2i3 is equal to what? Is equal to 5. Okay, so I2 plus I3 is equal to what? 5 by 2, that is 2.5. So what is I2? 0.625 plus I3 is equal to 2.5. So now we just need to subtract 2.5 and 0.625, that is 1.875. 1.875 ampere is the answer for the question. Hope this answered your question. Thank you very much.